Mr. Speaker, sir, I declare my current appointment as the Executive Secretary of the National Transport Workers Union. For decades, our transport workers have done far more than simply get us from point A to point B. With quiet dedication and pride, they have stepped forward time and again to keep Singapore moving, not just in routine times, peace times, but in moments that truly mattered. They are the first to welcome our visitors during large-scale concerts and events. They are also the ones who hold out a steady hand to help a senior on board a bus. And they are the ones who ensure millions reach their destinations safely every single day. During the pandemic, when the nation was tested, they stood firm, calmly and consistently, ensuring public compliance with mask wearing. And more recently, they once again stepped up to support the nationwide crackdown on e-vapes. Every time, they answered the call with professionalism, resilience, and heart. I note that the passenger screening provisions have long existed under the Road Traffic Act. The bill rightly consolidates these under the Bus Services Industry Act 2015, bringing greater clarity and strengthening our public safety. But, Mr. Speaker, as we enhance security, we must also remember what our transport workers are and what they are not. Their primary duty is and must remain to operate our public transport system safely, reliably, and efficiently. If additional responsibilities such as passenger screening are needed, this should ideally be undertaken by personnel who are trained and equipped for security enforcement. And where our public transport workers are expected to support these efforts, we must set them up for success. This means clear, simple, and practical operating procedures and ensuring that these new duties do not compromise their core responsibilities. We have seen what clarity can achieve. When the vaping crackdown began, many workers from our unions, we heard, were understandably anxious about being tasked to seize e-vapes. These concerns were addressed only after clear rules of engagements were laid out and their roles alongside HSA authority were properly explained. Once they had that clarity, they adapted quickly and effectively. Their professionalism helped lead to around 60 offenders being caught around the public transport network using vapes. And therein, this is the powerful reminder that we're looking at. When we support our workers will rise to the occasion. And that's why I urge the government to ensure they continue to receive proper training, clear protocols, sufficient equipment, and manpower support, not just only for this initiative, but for all future national assignments that our public transport workers will see coming their way. Mr. Speaker, sir, this bill introduces penalties against those who endanger the safety of individuals on buses and in interchanges. I seek clarification on whether this protection also covers cases of abuse or harassment against the public transport workers themselves, because abuse, whether physical or verbal, endangers not only just their well-being, but the safety of everyone else who relies on our public transport workers. Every single day, our transport workers serve around 7.5 million commuter journeys. Their constant engagement with the public means they face a higher risk of abuse. Most commuters are, of course, gracious and respectful, but when incidents happen, it can be devastating. I recently heard of a bus captain who was kicked in the face after asking a commuter to lower the volume on his phone. He required stitches on his eye, near his eye. Thankfully, the injuries were not permanent, but then again, they could have very easily been so. And we must not forget the early months of the pandemic when our bus captains bore the frustrations of some commuters while enforcing mask requirements. But I must say they stood their ground with calm professionalism. Preventing abuse requires a comprehensive approach, but deterrence through legislation is an important part of that strategy. Today, the Penal Code and the Protection from Harassment Act POHA provides recourse, but the penalties under the bill up to $10,000 in fines and/or imprisonment of up to 5 years send an even clearer message. If the clause does not currently cover abuse directed at transport workers, it is perhaps timely to strengthen these protections. After all, no one should have to fear for their safety while doing their jobs. Our bus captains, rail staff, and all who serve on the front lines deserve not only respect, but also protection. Tougher penalties are not just about punishment, they are about recognizing their dignity and standing firmly behind them. Mr. Speaker, a world-class transport system is not built by buses or trains alone. It is built by people. More than 20,000 men and women who keep Singapore moving every single day. Their work is often unseen, but it is indispensable. They adapt to new responsibilities at speed. They shoulder national duties without hesitation, and they do this with quiet pride and with a deep commitment to serving others. So let us match their dedication with our support. Let us give them the training, protection, and recognition they deserve. And let us make it clear through both words and action that Singapore stands firmly behind those who keep us moving. And with this, I support the bill. Thank you.